So that's what we on though? For real, no, that shit ain't cool, but that's what type of time we on though? That's what we on. No, you ain't even know, man. You thought I was still in the fucking gas station, bro. No, ain't no get in the car, man. Look, you ain't even you're stupid. You too fucking stupid to even see something. This got me up, man. Got me up, bro.
And his opponent, accompanied by from Harlem, New York, weighing in at 215 pounds, GMG Big Money!
Oh, I can't wait to see this one. These two have been waiting for this one for quite some time, and to be honest, so have I.
So that's what we on though? For real, no, that shit ain't cool, but that's what type of time we on though? That's what we on. No, you ain't even know, man. You thought I was still in the fucking gas station, bro. No, ain't no get in the car, man. Look, you ain't even you're stupid. You too fucking stupid to even see something. This got me up, man. Got me up, bro. Like, you tripping, man. Ain't no get in the car, bro. Look, man. Hey, what's up, bro? Like, for real? Like, what's up, man?
Why are you always doing stuff like that? Like,
ain't no doing nothing, man. You ain't even know I was sitting. You ain't even know I was sitting right there behind your dumb.
You shouldn't have been doing that. Like, what you
mean?
Doing that for?
What you mean? What I'm doing it for?
Okay, you cheated on me before.
It don't matter, man. It don't matter. You took me.
On me.
I don't give a. You took me back. You took me back. Now you sitting in my motherfucking car texting a whole nother.
Okay, you cheated on me.
Talking about. Okay, but you telling to come to our house.
You talk about one time. Like that ain't nothing. Like
it don't matter. What you mean is one time? It don't matter. It don't matter. I don't justify the you doing right now. What you mean? I just see. Let me see your phone. Let me see your phone. Show me your phone. I know what I just seen. Your dumb even know I'm sitting at the whole pump. You ain't even know I was watching your dumb texting.
No, you
sitting there texting.
The wrong thing.
No, I ain't.
The wrong thing. You doing way
stop
too much.
Playing me.
Way too much.
Stop playing with me, man.
You insecure because you cheated on me so many times.
I'm insecure, man. Ain't nobody insecure, man. You sitting up here. I'm watching your dumb. I'm sitting there pumping the gas, and I look up and I see you texting, and I recorded your punk. I knew you was gonna try to lie. That's what you do every time I come in the room, and you try to drop your phone because you texting that who the Marcus.
So now you mad because you see me texting somebody. I'm just texting today.
Who is Marcus? I don't give a who the is Marcus. It is something. Who the is Marcus?
Nobody.
What you mean nobody? Who is Marcus? You telling he gotta work at 2, come over at this time and all that shit. I miss your what you mean?
Okay, since we want to talk about who is Keisha, who is Ashley.
It don't matter, man. You talking about old shit. We talking about listen, it don't matter. We talking about right now. We talking about right now. It don't matter, man. You talking about this shit ain't about that because you took me back after that shit. We talking about now. I pay for everything for you. I don't give a anytime you need your nails done, your hair done, when your mama down, she need money. You talking about, help my sister because she ain't got no money, her kids need shit. I can help you. You talking about,
that's what you
don't even work. I take care of you.
Supposed to do as
I take care of you. It don't not if you doing that shit. Let me see that phone.
Well, you cheated on me.
Let me see that phone. Yeah, I hope that's a GPS for Uber because you finna get the out of my car. That's real shit. Have Marcus pick you up.
You doing too much.
Have Marcus pick you up. Get out. I don't give a. Get out my car. Get out my car. Get out my car. I'm not gonna put my hand. I don't hit women, but get out my car.
You doing too much.
Can you please get out my car?
You doing too much.
Get out my car. I don't give a. Get out my car. I have Marcus. Yeah, call it. I don't give a. I don't give a. Yeah, you better call Marcus. Nah, you got me up. Call Marcus. I got me up, man. Up here talking about some motherfucking Marcus, man. You got me up. Want to bring up
Hey, what's up, class? Welcome back to class, guys. We got a good one for you today. I got my guy, one of my day ones, on the horn with me right now. Sean, what's going on, man?
What's up, man? So, I'm gonna catch this up real quick. So, long story short of it, I'm pretty sure you're aware that I got a baby and stuff like that. Like, it's just like a big situation that I'm dealing with right now. Considering the situation that happened 3 months prior to where a girl called my mom, just like Mr.Goodbread tell me, Sean, would just leave that child might not be there. And I kind of moved in a manner of, all right, cool, I got to snap, you know what I'm saying? Like, I have to prove a point. Like, so, long story short, I went to her house and I was having a talk with her, and I was just like, I just want to know if it's true, you know what I'm saying? Except what I would do. I think at the end of the day, I said we wasn't together. I was just like, I just want your honesty and stuff like this. And I was like, at the end of the day, it's a child, you know what I'm saying? This is the experience that I have to deal with, you know what I'm saying? And so, as I was asking her, you know, and my mom and all of them was on the phone or whatever, they was talking, and I was asking her, I was just like, I just want to know if you have sex with and stuff like that. And sometimes God will give you the answers and stuff like that. But sometimes they not be how you want it to be said. She was just like, at the end of the day, we work together, blah, 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 blah. So, for these last couple months, these last 3 months, she felt some type of way. And she's been acting like real funny towards me, like having attitudes and all that. But I'm just giving her the benefit of that, you know, since she's pregnant. And she cried and told me, like, you wasn't there for me and stuff like that, or whatever, like, during the pregnancy and stuff like that. I was there 6 months during the pregnancy. It was just like the last 3 months or whatever, I just fell back. I'm just like, you know what I'm saying? You ain't telling me what I want to hear. You ain't telling me my answer. But I know the truth. You said what now?
Nah, I was letting you vent, man. I was letting you get it off your chest.
Yeah, so I was just telling her, I was just like, I said, I just want to know I just want to know, you know what I'm saying? Because I said at the end of the day, I'm so honest about the whole situation. The reason why I'm scared because I'm just like, this is a child involved, you know what I'm saying? And most men that's going through certain situations that's about to have a kid, or it could be a certain spark, you know, so you don't want the truth and the honesty. Like,
right. So Sean, what is it exactly that you want? What's the answer you need? Like, you know what I mean? What is the answer? What questions she need to answer for you? And you said you already know the answer. What you assume? What's your assumption? Well, first, what question you need her to answer, and then what do you think the answer to that question is going to be?
Okay, so the first question I asked, I was like, I just want to know if you slept with him, right? And she was like, you believe whatever you believe everybody else and that. That's the first question I asked you. The reason why I asked her that because the girl that said something to my baby mama is beef with each other, and the other girl can't have a child at all. And the other question I asked her, I was just like, well, you know, I was just like, you know what I'm saying? I said, as far as our relationship or whatever, I said it's gonna go how it go. But that's the question I want to ask. I'm just like, if you would have told me too much prior, that same day I asked you, and I asked her another question. I said, if this situation would have never popped up, would you would have told me? Those are the two main important questions I asked her. And the reason why I asked her the question about the baby is because I would have been in a situation where I would have took care of this child until they was 18, got older, and I would have been like, oh no, that baby don't look like me. And I would have been to a certain situation where I would have invested so much money into the child or whatever. And as I answer the question, I feel as if she gave me the answer, but it's not how I want it to be good. One, she told me she was just like, you believe whatever you believe, and then she said at the end of the day we wasn't together, like that. And I'm just trying to prepare myself because I don't know how I'm going to act. Like, and I'm the type of dude, you know, I'm humble when I have a heart. You know, if it's not my child, I will be there for. I will be there for that last month. For that last month, you know, just so that way I can just let her know, say it was just college, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. That way she can at least come back to senses after she has a baby or stuff like that. And I would just, you know what I'm saying, I would let her go her way. But like, and I'm just like, I don't know why she's not being honest. Like, honestly, I just don't know. And I feel like honestly, she knows that she fucked up. Because I said at the end of the day, we still make time for each other. We still talk. We still think through all that. So I'm just like, at the end of the day, I feel like. In my heart, I feel like she's for sure who's the baby father, but I feel like that she's really praying for God that I'll be that baby father. Because at the end of the day, let's just be honest. I'm a good man. She's going to be comfortable with me. She's going to be okay. She's going to be comfortable. She's not.
I was going to tell you that that's what she's doing. It sounds like to me that she's going to buy time. She's going to duck accountability of answering your question until she finds time, until it's time come and she knows that that's your baby. Then she come out boldly and start to play the victim card, like if she was totally innocent from jump. But I kind of get what you mean by she kind of answers your question by ducking the question, by dodging it. That's your answer.
But and one thing, and I had to break it down to her though. I was like, you gotta understand. I said, I just want to know. I said, because at the end of the day, I said that's something I had created. And it was another situation. I ain't okay. I just been off and on. So she asked me, this was like a month ago. Now I think she's been on her calculation. I think she knows who the baby. I don't know, and I feel like I really feel in my heart she's really trying to make me feel some type of way. Like it was a situation I asked. I broke it down to her. I said, at the end of the day, I said, I want to be in that room and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Because if that's my child and stuff like that, that's an experience that I might not ever experience. Or you know what I'm saying? Or I might not be able to have this. Or whatever. It can be any situation. And she was just like, okay, we're cool. We'll do that. This and that. And a day later, so I said a day two later, I ain't gonna lie, my feelings was there, but now I was like, I don't want to do that. And she was like, you bipolar, you positive. I was like, because you don't feel how I feel.
Yeah, and let me stop you real quick. We men, we have feelings, and we grow accustomed to. I don't know who told us that it's something wrong with switching our mind. Even women, they deserve. We all reserve a right to switch our mind. We have a right to change our mind. Fuck wrong with people. Like we could change our mind. Like that's our mind. We don't want to do that no more. We can stop. Like for real. But go ahead, my G.
Yeah, and so I had to really break it down to her. I was just like, I said one thing about y'all woman. I said y'all so good friends. I said because I said at the end of the day, I said my feelings are everywhere. She's like, I don't want nobody that who feel negative and this and that. But I said it's not really coming from my energy. I said because when you get that giving birth, yeah, you're thinking about that child 67%, but the other 30 is like, I hope this really comes out to be Rashawn's or whoever. Now, honestly, like now.
All right, Sean. Let me stop you real quick. Now I need a little bit of history. How she's raised by what? Moms and dad? She had mom and dad? Just mom?
Huh?
How's her background? How's her raising? How's her upbringing?
Her father died 3 years ago. Her father died 3 years ago. And from that being said, when you dealing with a girl that father that has died, they're looking for that leadership. Like that's what I kind of feel like it is.
Yeah, but what also 3 years ago, that's some time. What's going on between her and the moms? I mean, how old is this woman? Does she have her own place? Does she stay at home with her mom? She have her own place?
She got her own shit. She worked 2 jobs. Well, she's on what's that thing called? She's on leave right now, something like that, because she's pregnant.
Uh-huh.
But she got 2 jobs. She got a nice car, got her own apartment, all that stuff, all that.
So what's up, Sean? Like, so what's there? Like, all right, so she sound like she had a nice little upbringing. It sound like she should have some goddamn sense. You know what I mean? So what you not telling me, bro? You know what I mean? With having sex comes great responsibility.
Yeah, it does. It does, It also, like I said, I just really feel in my heart that
who's in her ear?
Sure.
Who's in there? Do she got best friends? Do she have the best friends type, or do she got a family? Because they always have that They have that one family member that know all the scams, so-called, know all the hustles, so-called, and still losing. But they know how to give advice, and they'll fuck somebody's whole life up. Do she have somebody in her ear?
So she's very family orientated, but don't get wrong. She has her friends too. She has her friends, and she tells me most of her friends are older. And she told me most of her friends that she talked to are 100% honest with her. Now, the funny thing about this is, like, her sister's going to be down here 2 months, and like I said, somebody knows the truth or something, because her sister's going to be in the boat with her. But at the end of the day, it's going to also look like, because her brother's down here too with her, stand with her. And see, that's one thing. One of her brothers are stand with her, and I'm just like, well. They wonder, like, what the fuck is this nigga at? Like, I said, this nigga at 5 months. So, and her brother has a son, so we already know. He already know, like, yeah, something ain't right. my child, she think I'm gonna leave her. Yeah, it's how she is. I had to break down to. I was like, at the end of the day, the way God created us, man, we hold that. We hold our female to produce for child. I said so. Anytime a woman start acting crazy, saying shit like, "Oh, you ain't gonna see your child," well, she never did nothing like that. But women have to understand, we help to create that baby. If we're not creating, they're not having babies. If we're not creating babies, they're not having babies. And
that's a fact. Like we, we kind of you're right. And to broaden that point, you know what I mean? We give them the whip, and we give them the whip, and government saying give them the bag, and they become the new slave owner. You know what I mean? And that's what it is when you have a child. Once you give your seed up, you know what I mean? They become the designated slave owner, bro.
And to be totally honest about the situation, it's just like knowing who I am. It's just like I just know what type of people that she deal with. You know what I'm saying? See, that's one thing you teaches us too. Also, sometimes you don't have to ask a girl or whoever you dealing with about their past. You're gonna see through whoever they deal with. Because I told this friend about, just like, if you was honest with me 2 months ago, I don't be at peace right now. I'd be like, all right, cool, shit. All right, cool, man. All right, it's whatever. You know what I'm saying? Shit, we're gonna get the DNA test and we're gonna go from there. So my whole motive is right now when I find out if the baby's mine or not, it's just a big step, you know. And I'm gonna sit down and talk with her. When I get the email that they should be at the hospital, I'm just gonna sit down and I'm just gonna let her know, like, whatever comes out this paper,
yo, please,
I'm gonna ask her.
Please, Sean, do me one solid though. Yeah. If you have the baby and the baby is yours, she owe you an apology, bro. She owe you an apology because, you know what I mean? She created chaos, which didn't bring you peace in a selfish act because she didn't want to be accountable for a mistake. So in no way, shape, or form are you going to let her try to run and flip the leverage and make it look like if you did something morally wrong when she did something morally wrong. That's the mental slavery shit that they like to run on you. And they do it because guess what? Once you give them your seed, they become the slave owner of them kids and you. You know what I mean? So now, anything you do that give them a chance to be victim, they'll use that to get the victim card going because the victim is getting rewarded. Us real people with common sense, me and you, we're getting silenced to accommodate people that get offended by the truth, bro.
And that's what it is.
You know what I mean? So you gotta make sure you stand your ground. She owe you an apology, and then y'all forget it. Y'all start from y'all start from a clean slate, and that's real. That's gangster. You know what I mean? People ain't gonna kick it to you like that. That's real red pill advice right there. You know what I mean? You have the leverage. She fucked up. You have the leverage now. Automatic quarterback. Don't try this gynocracy shit with me. You know what I mean? Type shit. You have to take that angle, or you're gonna be a slave, and you're gonna be playing catch up for some shit you ain't even do. You know what I mean? And that's how they get you. That's how they get you, bro.
And the biggest thing I'm on. And the biggest thing I'm on to it, like I told the straight up, I'm just like, if it's not my child, of course, I'm gonna move on. But
if it's not your child, bro, it's over. It's skedaddle for that because she was trying to get you. She caused nights of you with no peace. That you don't get that back. The time you wasted just now, and you asked her to tell you the truth, so you wouldn't waste time, and she couldn't even give you the respect and decency to tell you the answer, so you could just go on with the go on. Like they gotta be victim or victory. You gotta remember that. That's why she owe your ass an apology if that is your child.
Yeah. And the crazy thing about it too, also, she was supposed to give a C-section on Monday and stuff like that. And so she went to the hospital. She was just like, yeah, they postponed my C-section. So it's just like for her right now, I'm just only giving the benefit of that because, like I said, we're not pregnant. We don't know what the fuck woman experience, So we don't know how their hormones is or whatever the case would be. But like I also know sometimes people can't use those things, or whatever. And I told her straight up, I was like, if you was honest with me 2 months ago, and I'm talking to her like, I'm just like, well, shit, I just want to know. I was like, because at the end of the day, I said, we're adults about the situation. It's a child involved. And first and foremost, if we don't work, I will always say good impression for our child. I said, the day kids nowadays, they leave on what they see from their mom and their dad. And I told them straight out, I'm just like, y'all women are so naive about situations that to nowadays the truth sounds like a lie, and a lie sounds like the truth. You tell somebody the truth right now, and you sleep with her. Yeah, I did. They ain't gonna think you did. They didn't. But when you tell a lie, they gonna believe it. When you lie, you tell people, that's what I'm saying. Like nowadays, everything is just
fake is the new real.
Uh-huh.
You on and popping with that. Fake is definitely the new real. And this is what I say. If these modern women really understood what communication meant, because you know they like that, they sound good. Communication is key. You hear them yell it all day. Communication is key. If they really understood what communication meant, then they would stop yelling it, because communication, in order to communicate, mean you gotta receive, intake information, which is gonna be the truth about yourself. And we know they don't like that. They like to give information, but see, communicating is a two-way street. You give information and communication, and then you intake information. And that's where the modern women have a problem. They have a problem intaking the information. They could give all the orders in the direction, because why? They have the whip and the bag, bro.
And I totally agree, you know. And see what's crazy about the whole situation, what I had started to learn, most of the time when you deal with certain type of women, you know what you get yourself into. Just like when I had arguments with females or whoever I dealt with, a lot of girls say, "Oh, I see your true colors," but I tell you, there's good and evil in everybody. But sometimes it may be a little bit more good that outweigh the evil, and maybe a little bit more evil that outweigh their good. So it's just like, well, I'm in a situation right now. It's just I have a lot of tests that I have to doubt it. You know what I'm saying right now, because at the end of the day, it's just more so like I have to look that child in the eye. Like, man, I could have been the best thing that could have ever happened to you, but at the end of the day, I gotta be mad about it. I gotta move on it. But like I said, to honest, like I said, sports first and foremost. I'm just like, I just know I am. Like I said, people also sometimes a lot of guys are trap themselves. A lot of guys be damn people, they ain't know that they got their money. They know it's not.
You gotta remember.
They hold that baby. And they say, "Oh," once they say, "Oh," it's a wrap.
That's a fact. And you gotta remember, God once sent somebody to marry a whore, bro, just so that they have their experience, so that when they speak to the people, when they regurgitate the information, they know exactly that it's a testimony, it's a fact. You know what I mean? So we end up doing what we do with no explanation. It is no explanation. But one thing I say is good thing that you are red pill, and you know what I mean, you aware, you woke, you know something, you know enough to protect yourself, bro. And just continue to.
It's very wicked out here. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes we think kids is worse. It's worse. It's a lot when you get them with women, like just in general, because like the society we live in nowadays, they're okay with flying. They definitely.
I said that. I say that. So my bad. I don't mean to cut you up, but I say that on the reg, bro. I say that kids don't say the darndest things. The kids say the truth. Them fucking parents, the mothers say the darndest things. They in a delusion. So yeah, I always say that.
And you know one thing that I know you said was true too. Like nowadays, because the generation is kind of fucked up. Let's just be honest, you know, not to get off subject, but this time with everything, a lot of these girls are growing up fast because they being around their mama. They being around with their mama when she got company in the room. They being around their mama where she's smoking, she's drinking. So you know what that child started doing? She started living around. You know what that little girl started doing, coming outside the booty or stuff like that, because her mom friends got in there. And you wonder why your mama friend got coming there all the time, stuff like that, because now he's looking at your daughter. So all this stuff plays a huge factor of what we do with our people as far as honesty, love, affection, a lot of things. And like today we live the fucked up society. It's not cool. Like at least back then, if you was dealing with the girl or you know so whatever, everybody knew that guy was on the day. Oh yeah, Bernie, he the guy on the block. That's his girl. He got a friend. But now he's supposed to like, yeah, you gotta watch your shit because they really do be for everybody. They do be for everybody. That's why most women, they are whores and stuff like that, turn out to be good wives and stuff like that. Because you know why? They have that experience. They have that experience for multiple guys. They have that experience. They have fun. They do whatever they want. So when they get in a relationship, you know they can cook, they can clean, they can do a lot of those things. And so that's what they think. I just tell guys from what I'm learning right now, and sometimes we have to be careful. Like if it don't sound good, there's nothing wrong with speaking about it. Like I told you before, when this baby come out, I don't stick didn't get the answers or whatever, because at the end of the day, I would know, like,
Right.
all right, cool, you're in your right state of mind. You know what I mean? That's when I would leave, because I said at the end of the day, there's so many women out here, there's so many people out here, you know what I'm saying? And we just have to realize that, like you teach us everything should be done in decent order and peace.
Right. In order and
It should
peace.
be everything down to respect, honesty, loyalty, and everything. But like you said, sometimes the truth sound like the lie sound like the truth, and the truth sound like a lie.
Yeah, because people don't see it for what it is. People have grown into the programming of wanting to believe it, see it, and believe it for what they want it to be instead of what it really is. And that's the thing. And that's why I respect you, man, and I appreciate you, because you represent the guys. You could be red pill, you could know everything, but you still can make mistakes. You know what I mean? Men is not perfect.
I ain't gonna lie, wrap it up.
We are not perfect, right?
Like,
wrap it up, bro. You heard it. Like he's telling you, you heard his experience, bro. You felt his pain. You heard him. And you know what I mean? Yeah, this is not the first time you guys heard my guy Rashawn and us kicking it over the phone on the journey. We always dropping game and shit. You know what I mean? Sean got to fix his goddamn I think you got to go on the Chrome. Word.
And look, one thing about it, you know how the interview works too. You have to cut you off. Sometimes we can have a good conversation when you talking peaceful. A lot of things.
That's a fact. YouTube start fucking with shit, yeah. YouTube start blocking you and cutting the live and shit. That's a fact, man. All right, Sean. So I'm definitely gonna let you go right now. I gotta slide on out of here. It's that time. Take the little man to football practice and shit. So it's always a pleasure, and we could definitely continue this conversation. And you definitely got to keep me posted and keep us updated. We want to know now if that's little man, if that's the new Rashawn, or if we out. You know what I mean? If we out.
She's the girl too. So if I know it could be a little
oh yeah.
Her,
oh yeah. So you lit though. And then in secret, let me give you some game now too. That's thank God it's a girl, because they don't have that brain programming like the little boys have to their moms. The girls, they hardwired to find the truth. They want to know the truth. They gonna find the truth out. So all like cap and crab legs that their moms could feed the brothers and the boys, it ain't gonna work for the girl. So you good. You got a leg to stand on. As long as you show her that I'm trying to get you, she gonna rock with you. She gonna love you, bro. And she ain't gonna let nobody say nothing bad about you either. You know what I mean? She ain't gonna let nobody. That's how them little girls is to their dads, yo. You can't say nothing crazy about their dad. And the moms either.
Yeah. And like I said, I respect it too. And I think, no disrespect. I think it's a girl though, because I said at the end of the day, the son is gonna be different. Because I know she'll be honest. It's like that. I really want that father figure. That's one thing I'm gonna say before I go. Watch how people play these type of things with these kids. If it's the son, if they would have came out to be a boy, I would have got the answer, because she knows she wouldn't be that hardcore figure. But if she's a girl, that's one thing you teach us, you have to be aware of all these things. So like I said, I would post it, keep you guys posted or whatever, and hey, it is what it is. I appreciate it, man, for the experience.
No doubt, man. We appreciate you. You know what I mean? We appreciate you, because a lot more of our dudes share their story and share their experience, it'll prevent some more of our brothers from going that route. Like, that's how we learn. That's how we educate ourselves without moving in silence. Like, I'm anti-moving in silence. And especially these niggas be moving nothing in silence. So it's like, come on now, be for real, knock it off. But again, like you said, fake is the new real. So it's fake it till you make it all day and never make it nowhere. Run on the treadmill, act like you're going somewhere. You know what I mean? It's been real, guys. Y'all know how it is. 2 videos is about to pop up, one on the left, one on the right, so that you can continue your viewing experience over here at the School of Common Sense. In fact, one of the videos on the right gonna be a video with me and Sean that we never aired. An old conversation. I forgot. I think we was talking about like overseas. The difference between women overseas and the women over here, because you had went on a trip. You had just came back from a trip. You remember that? Remember that spill, Sean?
He said, "Man, what you trip? Oh yeah."
You had went to a trip and then you came back. We had did one of these joints, and that shit was ill. I never released that joint. I still got that shit, man. You know me.
I'm gonna say this: when you travel, we may complain about Black American girls, but you got to see a whole different type of different Black girls, goddesses. That's all I'm gonna say. You know, traveling is a very fun experience, and you see different types of Black women. So, like I said, if you have a problem with Black American women, get you a Haitian or Jamaican, it's $100,000 out there for real.
That's 100, guys.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
No doubt, bro.
You are not niggers. You are not coons. You may smoke, reef, and drink wine and do crazy, wicked things, but you are not a wicked person by nature. You have lent yourself to wickedness, but you are a divine creature that must now come into the knowledge and power of your own divinity. And no preacher can resurrect you into your divinity. It takes God himself to bring you into your own divine nature. So we're not dealing with prophets. We have walked out of prophet teaching. This is the time and the presence of God. So I don't talk about God will come. God is already here. And he's working in me to resurrect you to your divine nature.